What's up? What's up? It's your boy Corey B. So today is actually Palm Sunday. And I think today is a perfect day for me to talk about just being able to adapt and grow. I think today is significant because in life, there's always going to be things that are going to happen and get in your way and kind of, just obstacles when you're growing and developing and doing things. And that happens in life just as in business. Things are going to continue to, you know, try to set you off track or get you off your course and just hinder your progress. And in light of everything that's been going on with this pandemic and just people just having to face all the different obstacles they've been facing, um, a lot of people aren't able to gather together. And today was a perfect example of the amazing way that our pastors and our dream team at our church were able to come together and show just a perfect example of the way we can adapt, and grow, and that these obstacles, like this virus that's got everybody terrified to go out and to intermingle and things like that, just because we don't want to spread the germs and pass it around. But that doesn't mean we can't have our church. That doesn't mean we can't have service. That doesn't mean we can't worship God and do the things that we're going to do. Like I said, today's Palm Sunday, and we shared communion. They sent out a message via social media on pretty much every every avenue of social media. They sent out a message to let everyone know, hey, we're doing communion. We want to do this all together. Please be sure that you are prepared. Have your bread, cracker, your juice, whatever you have handy, so that way we can share communion together. And we were able to do that. We, gathered together, via live footage, and we worshiped, then we shared communion, we all prayed together, and then, Pastor Poncho and Laura shared a message, and it was really, really great. And like I said, I don't want to just talk about it just from a spiritual aspect, but from an every avenue aspect. I mean, this is what we can do. See, just from a spiritual aspect, Poncho and Laura, were determined that this wasn't gonna stifle our growth and our progress as a church, but this doesn't need to stifle your progress as a father, as a mother, as a husband, a wife, as a business owner. As someone who's growing and developing business, whatever it is that's coming your way, there's always going to be things, and it doesn't have to always be something like huge and catastrophic like this pandemic that's spread across the world and got everybody affected. Sometimes it's going to be something small that maybe only is affecting you, or I mean, in your eyes, may appear to only be affecting you, but you've just got to be able to roll with the punches and not let these things get you down. When it's something that's important, I mean, it's your job, it's your business, it's your family, it's your faith, it's your church. Whatever it is that something is trying to stifle or that an obstacle stands in your way, you've got to learn to adapt. Just because things change doesn't mean they can't keep moving forward. Like I said, this was just a perfect example to me how our church continued moving forward. We released a new song last week, which was incredible. If y'all haven't heard it, look it up. It's called Yes, Amen. It's pretty much everywhere. You can check it out on dreamers.church, and there's available for free downloads. It's also it's on Spotify and YouTube. Check it out. It's an incredibly powerful song, and they've just did a great job with that. But like I said, they in light of everything, they put together a new song, wrote a new song, released the new song, carried on church service, worship. They're reaching out to people. We're having community groups. It's people have small groups, life groups, these different things in different churches and things like that. But we're doing it via uh, via internet, social media, and things like that. We're adapting and growing, and that's what you have to do when things are important to you. This is important to us. Our community is important to us. Our church family is important to us, and it's something that we're giving everything we've got to make sure that it continues moving forward, even though something's in the way right now, even though there's problems that we're facing. We're moving forward. We're not letting it stifle us. This is not going to break us. And the thing is it shouldn't break you either. Whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's in your life or your business or your schooling, your church, whatever. My son Corey, he goes to an incredible school, and we're so blessed and fortunate to have found this school. And they're doing satellite classes, so he gets to meet with his teacher 3 times a week with his fellow students, his friends, and everything. They're all on a Zoom classroom, and then they all meet together, and they all get to talk about their classwork and their progress. Like last week, they did this project where they wrote a little book on an animal, and it was just like, like 6 pages. Each page had a fact and then a picture that they drew and things like that. I mean, it was really cool. I mean, this is kindergarten, but the teachers and the faculty and the staff at his school are determined to not allow this to stifle their learning. They had us as parents meet at the school, at the campus, and pick up packages. There was a package for each student, and it had some craft supplies, a lot of the stuff that a lot of parents have at home anyways, but it was stuff that they just wanted to make sure that every parent had and every student had, because what if a particular student doesn't have this at home? And these are the tools and resources that they use when they're in the classroom, so they wanted to make sure that all the students got some. And in there was also a guideline of different things and that they're going to be doing, and it was kind of tentatively placed at the time because they were still unsure of where it was going. And since then, I mean, that was a week and a half ago now, but since then, things are getting a little bit more solid for how the plans are moving forward. But the key thing to take away from this is they are working together. They are determined to continue to work with the parents and make sure that these kids, their progress isn't stifled by something that's in the way right now. And I want you to take that message away from this, is that whether it's your school, it's your faith in your church, or it's your family life. Me and Kimberly have learned to balance things. I mean, neither one of us have really stopped working. Our work life is, adjusted a little bit, but I work from home. I've been working from home for a year and a half now. 100% from home. Whereas before, I mean, off and on, I've been working from home for 18 years now, but I've been solidly working at home for over a year and a half now, and Kimberly is a nurse. So her job is adjusted here and there as needs have come up. The medical field right now is just such a it's a scary, and it's a much needed place, for these medical workers, skilled nurses and doctors, and to be able to be there and care for patients and things like that. And so me and Kimberly have made adjustments, but ultimately we're not being stifled in what we're doing. We're continuing to move forward with our family. We've got plans for things, and as our plans, as things have continued to change with what's going on, we've adjusted, but we keep moving forward. And that's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to keep moving forward. And I want y'all to reach out to each other. That's what we got to do. We've got to lean on each other. God's got us all here together for a reason. God didn't intend for us to walk through this life alone. We're all in this together. We truly are. You've got your plans and I've got my plans, and we've all got our different things that are going on, but ultimately we're here together, and this is one of those rare situations when what's going on in the world is affecting all of us, maybe in a different way, but it's affecting all of us. So I just want to encourage each and every one of y'all to stay strong, keep your faith, and keep moving forward, and reach out to each other, love on each other, encourage each other. Um, you know, hit people up through social media, text people, call people, make sure people are doing all right. See what you could do to help encourage them and help them figure their way out of maybe an obstacle that they're facing. Because we're all facing different kinds of obstacles, and we can all help pull each other through this. Um, so y'all go ahead and give your boy a like and hit that subscribe button, ding your bell, make sure you get your notifications, and until tomorrow, it's your boy Corey B. I'm going to keep hitting y'all with more content. I made a promise and a commitment to you. I'm going to get more stuff to you every single day. I'm going to keep it coming. As long as we're facing this, we're going to stick together, and I'm going to keep encouraging, loving on y'all, and I want y'all to know I got nothing but love and respect for each and every one of y'all. So y'all stay tuned. I got more coming.